Hey everyone, welcome back to Chat and Chew English, the podcast where we learn English in the tastiest way possible. I'm Jake.
And I'm Nina. Today, we are diving into one of my favorite topics, food. Because, let's be honest, who doesn't love talking about food? Or eating it?
Seriously, food is like a universal language. Even if you don't speak a word, just point at a cake and you're instantly friends.
Exactly. But, Jake, today we're not just eating, we're learning English while talking about everything delicious. So, listeners, get comfy and maybe grab a snack. Because by the end of this episode, you'll be a pro at ordering, describing, and even debating food, all in English.
I love that. So Nina, let's start with the basics. When you go to a restaurant or cafe, what's the first thing you do?
I guess I look at the menu and try to figure out what I want. But sometimes the menu has words I've never seen. Like, what's the difference between grilled and roasted? Or sautéed and fried?
Great question. Let's break it down. Grilled means cooked over a direct heat source like a barbecue. Picture those nice lines on your burger. Roasted is usually done in an oven, often with dry heat. Think of roast chicken or roasted veggies.
So grilling is all about the heat from below, and roasting is more like a big warm hug from the oven?
That's a perfect way to put it. Now, sautéed means cooked quickly in a little oil or butter, usually in a pan like sautéed mushrooms. Fried is cooked in more oil. If it's deep fried, like French fries, it's completely submerged in hot oil.
So, if I sauté onions, I use just a bit of oil. But if I deep fry them, I make onion rings?
Exactly. And pan-fried is somewhere in between. It's like giving your food a quick, crispy tan.
Haha, love that. Okay, so let's say I want to order something healthy. I see steamed broccoli and poached eggs. What do steamed and poached mean?
Steamed means cooked with hot steam, so the food sits above boiling water and gets cooked by the vapor. It keeps things light and fresh. Poached means gently cooked in simmering water, like those fancy eggs in Eggs Benedict.
Got it. So, if you want to sound like a food expert in English, knowing these cooking methods is key.
Absolutely. And it helps you avoid accidentally ordering something you didn't expect, like super spicy wings when you just wanted a salad.
Speaking of salads, why do English menus have so many words for salad toppings? I've seen croutons, bacon bits, shredded cheese, and vinaigrette. Can you break those down?
Sure, croutons are those little crunchy bread cubes, bacon bits are tiny pieces of crispy bacon, shredded cheese is cheese grated into thin strips, and vinaigrette is a dressing made of oil, vinegar, and seasonings.
So, if I want a salad with everything, I should say, I'll have a salad with croutons, bacon bits, shredded cheese, and vinaigrette on the side?
Perfect. And on the side means you want the dressing in a separate little cup, not poured over the salad. Exactly. Now let's talk about ordering food. There are so many polite ways to ask for things in English. For example, you can say, "Could I have the chicken, please?" Or, "I'd like the pasta." Yes, may I? Could I? I'd like. They're all polite and friendly. If you want to sound extra nice, just add please at the end.
Okay, Jake, let's make this fun. I'll pretend to be a customer, and you be the waiter. Ready? Excuse me, could I have the grilled salmon with steamed vegetables, please?
Of course. Would you like any sauce on the side? Perhaps a lemon butter or a spicy aioli?
I'll try the lemon butter on the side. And could I also get a glass of iced tea?
Perfect. And notice how we use could I have and on the side. Super useful phrases.
Super useful and super easy to remember. Listeners, try that at home. Order your dinner in English tonight.
Yes, and if you mess up, just smile and point. Works every time.
True. Now, let's move on to describing flavors. Sometimes, delicious just isn't enough. How do you say a dish tastes sweet, sour, or spicy in English?
Good one. Sweet is for things like cake or chocolate. Sour is for lemons or yogurt. Spicy is for foods with chili peppers, think hot wings or curry.
And savory? I always see that word on English menus.
Savory means not sweet, think of foods like roasted chicken, cheese, or pizza. It's rich, salty, or meaty. Umami is a Japanese word that English borrowed. It means a deep, meaty, satisfying taste, like in mushrooms, soy sauce, or Parmesan cheese. It's sometimes called the fifth taste.
So next time I eat a pizza with mushrooms and cheese, I can say, "This pizza is so umami."
Foodie is a fun word for someone who loves food, especially trying new dishes and flavors.
Okay, so now we know how to describe cooking methods and flavors. But what about food preferences? How do you say you're allergic to something, or you don't eat certain foods?
Good point. If you're allergic, say, I'm allergic to nuts, or I have a peanut allergy. If you don't eat something, say, I don't eat pork, or I'm vegetarian.
And what if you just don't like something? I, for example, can't stand olives.
Easy. Just say, I don't like olives, or for a stronger feeling, I can't stand olives. And if you want to be polite, you could say, olives aren't really my thing.
That's a nice way to say it. Not really my thing. I'll use that next time I'm offered olives.
It's a gentle way to say no, thank you. Now, let's talk about small talk at the table. In English-speaking countries, people love to chat while they eat.
Yeah, but what do they talk about? Just the weather?
Sometimes, but also about the food itself. You can say, this is delicious, or I love the flavors in this dish. Or ask, what's your favorite food? Or have you tried the dessert here?
So, talking about food is a great way to make conversation and practice English at the same time.
Exactly. And if you want to compliment the chef, you can say, my compliments to the chef. Or just, this is amazing.
Or, if you're feeling playful, this is so good, I could eat it every day. Me too. Okay, Jake, let's spice things up, pun intended. What are some fun food idioms in English?
Ooh, I love idioms. Here are a few. Piece of cake means something is easy. Spill the beans means reveal a secret. Bring home the bacon means to earn money.
Wait, so if I say, learning English with Jake is a piece of cake, I mean it's easy?
That's right. And if you say, Jake spilled the beans about our secret recipe, it means I told everyone the secret.
And bring home the bacon isn't about actual bacon?
Nope. It just means you make a living or support your family.
Food idioms are everywhere. What about full plate or have a lot on your plate?
I have a lot on my plate means I'm very busy. Like, sorry, Nina, I can't come out tonight. I have a lot on my plate.
I like that one. Okay, listeners, try using a food idiom in your next conversation.
Yes, and send us your favorites. We'd love to hear them.
Jake, now let's answer our listener question. This one is from May in Taiwan. She writes, how do I politely send food back in an English-speaking restaurant if there's a problem with my order?
Great question, May. First, always start with excuse me or sorry. Then, explain the problem politely. For example, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I think this isn't what I ordered. Or, I'm sorry, but my chicken is undercooked. Could you please cook it a bit more?
So it's about being polite and clear, not angry or rude.
Exactly. Most servers want to help, and being nice goes a long way.
What if the food is too spicy or salty for your taste?
You can say, I'm sorry, but this is a bit too spicy for me. Is it possible to get something milder? Just ask nicely, and they'll usually help you out.
Great advice. And May, don't be afraid to speak up. Your health and happiness matter.
Definitely. And if you want to compliment your server, just say, thank you so much for your help.
Perfect. Now, Jake, it's time for my favorite segment, language fails. Tell me, have you ever made a funny mistake when talking about food in another language?
Oh, absolutely. When I was in France, I tried to order poulet chicken, but I said pouliche, which means filly or a young female horse. The waiter just stared at me, then laughed. I almost ordered a horse for dinner.
That's hilarious. I once tried to order polo chicken in Spanish, but said palo loco, which means crazy chicken. The waiter asked if I wanted my chicken to dance.
I love it. So, listeners, don't worry if you mess up. It's all part of the fun, and it makes for great stories later.
Absolutely. The best way to learn is to try, laugh at your mistakes, and keep going.
Totally agree. Now, let's wrap up with some key takeaway tips for learning English through food.
Okay, my tip. Next time you cook or eat something, describe it in English. Say the flavors, the textures, and how it's cooked. It's like a mini English lesson at every meal.
Love that. My tip, watch cooking shows or food vlogs in English. You'll pick up tons of new words and hear how real people talk about food.
And my bonus tip. Try ordering your meal in English next time you go out, even if you're not in an English-speaking country. Practice makes perfect.
And don't forget to use those food idioms. Make your English more colorful and tasty.
Well, Jake, I'm hungry now. I think it's time for lunch.
Same here, Nina. Listeners, thanks for joining us on Chat and Chew English. If you enjoyed this episode, hit follow, share with your friends, and subscribe for more fun ways to learn English.
And send us your favorite food idioms or funny language fails. We want to hear from you.
Until next time, keep chatting, keep chewing, and keep learning English.